Hello, my name's Hector. I'm 20 years old from Spain. I am a WildFit coach, and I have discovered that my passion is to help people transform their health and their relationship with food. It was around 2018 when I was 17 years old. I was going through the last high school years with the confusion, what do I want to do with my life, I was making I need to go to university, of course. That was the rule in my family. Everybody around me was going through that decision. And what I specifically didn't like about that decision is the question that I was asking myself was, what do I dislike the least? what out of these, what do I dislike the least? And so around that time I was trying to discover things, and I stumbled upon Mindvalley, and I stumbled upon Vision's work. And that's where he introduced the idea of rules. And of course, the first rule that he spoke about is the idea of university. Is it really necessary to go to university? And that got me thinking, maybe there's another way that I haven't seen before. And he opened my eyes to a new style of education. And that's when I started to see rules all over the place. And I would start challenging everybody. That you're saying is a rule, that's a rule, that's a rule. And eventually led me to find other alternatives to university, where I could take control of my education and learn by doing. That was the most important one for me. And I ended up moving to London from Spain, and I went to a 2-month boot camp to become a data analyst, to eventually get a job in the corporate world in London. And I was earning all this money that I never even thought was possible, that anybody could pay me at 18 years old for something that I learned. And I ended up, in my team, I worked with the founder of the company, and I was able to model them and learn from them and ask questions. And they really gave me the freedom to explore there and to learn and to try things and to fail. And it was the perfect start to my career. Instead of going to university where you get to see nothing of the real world, I got to see the actual real world and how it worked, and that helped me make better decisions later. And then eventually, during the pandemic, I think in the pandemic we all went through this time of reflection and what I want to do in my life. Is this really what I want to do? I decided to become a WildFit health coach, and to now, after working into 9 to 5 as an employee, I wanted to see what it was like to build a business and all the skills that it took. And that's led me to coach people, and eventually it's actually led me here to learn and grow more.